Hello and welcome to another insightful episode of Housing Development, Nigeria's leading television show on housing, real estate, and mortgage finance. As always, I am your housing diva, Flora, and I bring you everything you need to know about the housing sector, policy updates, market trends, and the latest development in real estate. On today's episode, I have a packed lineup. First, we'll be talking about the Youth and Realtors Day at the forthcoming Africa International Housing Show. This special event is designed to encourage young professionals, realtors, and entrepreneurs to take advantage of opportunities in the real estate sector. If you're a young person looking to make a mark in real estate, you don't want to miss this. We'll also be discussing the importance of exhibitors registering for the 19th Africa International Housing Show. This is a golden opportunity to showcase your products and services to the right audience, serious investors, home buyers, and key decision makers in the industry. On Nigerian Voices, this week we'll ask a very crucial question. Are young Nigerians too young to own a home? We hit the street to hear what people have to say about home ownership among young professionals. We'll also have an exclusive interview with the acting managing director of City Code Mortgage Bank discussing their impact on Nigeria's housing and mortgage sector. And finally, we'll be taking a look at the living conditions in Ido Sakre community along Airport Road in Abuja. Many residents in this area face housing challenges, and we went to see the reality on the ground. So stay tuned because today's episode is packed with valuable information you don't want to miss. I'll be right back after the trending news and housing sector.
The FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike, has revoked 4,794 land titles due to decades of unpaid ground rent, with 8,375 property owners in areas like Central Area, Gariki, Wuse, Asokoro, Maitama, and Guzape failing to pay rent for up to 43 years. At a press briefing, the minister's aide, Larry Olayinka, and the Federal Capital Territory Administration Lands Director, Chijioke Wankwoeze, outlined the enforcement process despite repeated warnings since 2023. The government, however, confirmed ground rent is due annually on January 1 without demand, and as of 2024, 6.97 billion naira in unpaid rent is owed, with landowners given 21 days to settle arrears or lose their properties. The president of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, has claimed that the former Ogun State Governor Ibikunle Amosun demolished his cement plant twice during his tenure. Dangote made this statement during a meeting with the current governor, Dapo Abiodun, on Monday. In response, Senator Amosun dismissed Dangote's claim of two demolitions at Itori Cement Factory, calling it deliberate mischief, and urged Dangote to provide relevant approvals for a constructive discussion. Governor Amosun's media office has called on Dangote to provide the necessary approvals to clarify the issue for the public, stressing that no one is above the law, emphasizing that there cannot be two sets of laws in the state. The media team, however, refuted Dangote's commendation, highlighting that Ogun State attracted over 500 companies and became Nigeria's industrial capital under his leadership. They further called on Dangote to provide details on land acquisition for the cement factory and emphasized their commitment to high standards. As final touches are being put in place towards the hosting of the 2025 edition of Africa International Housing Show, AIHS, top stakeholders in Nigeria's housing and construction industry have commended its consistent efforts to resolve issues in the housing sector since it came on board several years ago. According to them, AIHS has been instrumental in shaping housing policies and driving real estate investment across Africa. AIHS has facilitated multi-billion-dollar deals and provided a launch pad for groundbreaking housing projects. According to a statement by the organizers and promoters of the annual event, the AIHS is an ultimate platform for connecting with industry experts and fostering collaborations that drive change.
For more housing, finance, and construction news, do well to visit www.africahousingnews.com. Let's start with one of the biggest real estate events in Africa, the Africa International Housing Show. Every year, AIHS brings together top real estate developers, investors, government officials, and financial institutions to discuss the future of housing in Africa. This year, the Africa International Housing Show is introducing a special segment, Youth and Realtors Day. This is an event tailored for young professionals in real estate, including realtors, developers, property consultants, mortgage bankers, real estate tech innovators. Now you may ask, why is this important? Because young people are the future of the real estate sector and they need access to the right knowledge, opportunities, and network to thrive. At the Youth and Realtors Day, participants will learn from industry leaders. Experts will be sharing insights on how young professionals can build sustainable careers in real estate. Discover opportunities in the housing sector. From mortgage financing to affordable housing projects, there are numerous ways young Nigerians can take advantage of real estate. Network with top players in the industry. This event brings together the biggest names in real estate, making it the perfect place for young professionals to connect with potential mentors and business partners. So if you're a young person interested in real estate, whether as an investor, a realtor, or property manager, the Youth and Realtors Day at AIHS is a place to be.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level, or a young visionary eager to explore the booming world of housing and investment? Then, don't miss Realtors and Youth Day at the Africa International Housing Show. Date 1st August 2025. Venue Trasco Event Center, Abuja. Time 9 a.m. Get ready for powerful industry insights from top realtors and developers, exclusive networking opportunities, youth-focused real estate empowerment, expert panels, investment strategies, and more. This is your chance to connect, learn, and build wealth through real estate. Don't just watch the industry grow, be a part of it. Join us at AIHS 2025. Register now at www.africahousingshow.com. AIHS 2025, empowering realtors, inspiring youths.
I'm Debbie Erb. I work for OPIC in the United States, and keep watching the Affordable Housing Development Program.
Speaking of opportunities, let's talk about why exhibitors should register for the Africa International Housing Show. The Africa International Housing Show is not just another event. It is the largest housing and construction expo in Africa. It attracts over 15,000 attendees from more than 15 countries, including real estate investors, property developers, mortgage banks, government agencies, housing technology providers, and construction companies. If you have a product or service in real estate, AIHS is the best place to showcase it. Here is why. Exposure to a quality audience. At Africa International Housing Show, we are not just meeting random people. You're meeting decision makers, potential clients, and industry stakeholders. Business expansion opportunities. Many exhibitors have secured major contracts, partnerships, and investments through their participation in Africa International Housing Show. Brand recognition. AIHS is widely covered in the media, including television, newspapers, and social media. So exhibiting at the event will give your brand high visibility. So if you're in the housing or real estate industry, you should register now. Don't wait until the last minute. Secure your spot today and get ready to meet the right audience.
My name is Robert Hornsby with American Home Builders of West Africa. Keep watching Housing Development Program.
Welcome back. You're watching Housing Development. Now let's go to the street. A common belief in Nigeria is that only older people can afford to own homes, while young people should focus on renting. But is that really true? We ask Nigerians, do you think young people are too young to own a home? Let's hear what they had to say.
A natural security, I mean, natural human social security demands that people should be inhabited. They should have somewhere to take refuge. So young people, as a matter of fact, should own their houses. But even if it is at a moderate level, it may not be as a very high-profile level of housing. I so much support, and I know all the youths will overwhelmingly support the Not Too Young to Own a House initiative by the Abuja Housing Show.
I support the motion that said that young people should own a house. No one is too young to own a house except someone who is underage. As soon as you get to the age of 18, you have become an adult. Being an adult, you are entitled to have live your life anyhow, any way you want it. And then from that very age as well, you are entitled to start working. When you start working, when you secure some money, you are entitled to own a house. So I support the idea that a young one supposed to own a house so that they'll be able to know the value of properties. I support Not Too Young to Own a House initiative.
In the Western world, once a child is up to 18, he becomes independent of the parents. He no longer depends on the parents. He has right to have a house and own whatever he likes. And if it is implemented in Nigeria, it will go a long way to help the youth and reduce the level of overdependence on the parents and government, and of course the society at large. That if it is properly organized, we shall go a long way. I support the Not Too Young to Own a House.
And if it's an independent person, which is entrepreneurship, what are you using your money for when you can start working within the age 25? Within the next 5 years, you are sure of getting something for yourself. It's very possible. I support the Not Too Young to Own a House initiative.
Some interesting responses there. Why many believe that financial constraints make it difficult for young people to own homes. Others believe that with the right planning and support, young Nigerians can become homeowners early. That is why mortgage institutions play a key role. Up next, we'll have an exclusive interview with the acting MD of City Code Mortgage Bank on the bank's impact on mortgage and real estate sector.
For many Nigerians, owning a home remains an elusive dream, hindered by daunting challenges such as high building material costs, steep interest rates, and difficulties in acquiring land. However, the mortgage system offers a viable pathway to home ownership, but a critical question remains: how well do Nigerians understand the mortgage process, its benefits, and its workings? In an exclusive interview with City Code Mortgage Bank Limited, a pioneering mortgage bank dedicated to providing affordable housing solutions for Nigerians, Executive Director Mr. Emmanuel Odukwe shared insights into the bank's innovative packages designed to deliver accessible mortgage financing to aspiring homeowners.
You can get a loan from City Code as low as 6%, which, and you can get this loan. You can get a loan up to 50 million, which will be over a period of time, subject to your age. And like I mentioned earlier to you, the beauty of this product is that they are not affected by inflation in the country. Unlike most other products, you see people, their rates are being adjusted as the MPR for the month goes up, or adjust their rates mostly upwards. For our products, especially national support products or the family house products, most of them are single-digit loans, which makes it customer-friendly. Remember I said, all our products are customer-centric. So we have our customers at the back of our mind, and we plan for them to have peace of mind. And that's why all our products have been designed such that they are fixed and not floating, like what you see in other banks. Floating in the sense that the money market determines whether they need to increase your rate or not. But with us, when you get a loan as low as 6%, just go to bed. It will be 6% or whatever the rate is until you liquidate your loan.
Finally, let's take a look at Ido's Sakura community along Airport Road in Abuja. Many residents in this area struggle with poor housing conditions. Our correspondent visited the community to see the situation firsthand.
Ido Sarikimpada is a thriving community that embodies the spirit of resilience and community. With a rich cultural heritage and a strong sense of identity, this community has become an integral part of the region's social fabric. Ido Sarikimpada has a fascinating history that dates back several decades. Founded by a group of settlers, the community has grown over the years, attracting people from diverse backgrounds and cultures.
This community, they are not settlers, number one. If you are talking of real indigenous, Ido is inhabitant. The people of Ido are the inhabitant of this land. They were once at the top of mountain. Over 300 years, Ido migrated from the top of mountain down here. So Ido does not come from another place to come and settle here. They are the real indigenous of this place, the bona fide of the land. So people of here are known by farmers. That is the culture of the people living here.
Despite its reputation as a haven for those seeking refuge, the Ido Sarikimpada community is grappling with a critical issue: affordability. The staggering cost of living, particularly with regard to housing, has created a crisis where even the most basic accommodations are out of reach for those on limited incomes.
Self-contained is 500, standard one.
Standard one, toilet?
And toilet, everything, and water.
Water and light, okay?
Yeah. Single room, 130.
130,000?
Yes. 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom, you can figure 200.
Okay.
300.
Okay.
Yeah. The issue one with the face now issue of the light.
Okay.
Water about, they know they give us water everywhere, they collect their fees.
Access to quality health care is a basic human right, essential for the well-being and prosperity of any community. Regrettably, the primary health care center in Ido Sarikimpada community is woefully inadequate, struggling to deliver even the most fundamental medical care to its residents. This glaring shortfall in healthcare provision underscores a critical need for urgent attention and intervention. We visited the Ido Sarikimpada primary healthcare facility and met with Rita Ali, a committed health worker who shared her insights on the facility's operations. Rita gave us a comprehensive tour, highlighting the critical needs and challenges faced by the primary health care in Ido Sarikimpada.
We need delivery items. We do have deliveries, but sometimes women, they cannot be able to afford the items. And that's a challenge to us. We are then battling, can we use our ordinary hand to take delivery and so on. The structures is not enough for us, to be sincere. We are just managing. Here is in charge office. Like we have a nurse. She just mingle with us. She don't have office. She's staying. We just then squeeze ourselves, managing ourselves. She needs to have an office as a midwifery, but we don't have available for that. Even the labor room we are having.
During our visit to the junior secondary school in the community, we were struck by the school's impressive facilities, including its spotless environment, conducive learning atmosphere, and modern infrastructure. A member of the Parent-Teacher Association, PTA, shared with us the school's sole pressing concern, the need for repairs to the library roof.
Actually, let's say in the library now, the ceiling is not good. Okay. Also, the security man there, the ceiling is not good.
The overcrowding of slums is subject to the fact that housing in urban areas is expensive, and as such, not all Nigerians can afford to pay for a house in the city center.
I think it's a fantastic initiative, and if you just look out in the audience right now, you have the who's who of the marketplace. You've got managing directors of banks and mortgage companies and developers. So I'm looking forward to having some detailed conversations with our existing partners, meeting a whole bunch of new people.
I think what makes this type of venue important is it gives all of the stakeholders a chance to come together and figure out ways to solve the affordable housing needs of people.
An excellent way of bringing thought leaders, investors, institutions that can help to address the problem holistically. I think it's a very excellent initiative.
It's clear that more needs to be done to improve housing conditions in Ido Sakar. We call on the government and relevant agencies to take action. Well, that's all for today on Housing Development. Young professionals, don't miss the AIHS Youth and Realtors Day. Exhibitors, register now to showcase your business. And let's continue to advocate for better housing for all Nigerians. See you next week, same time. I remain Flora, your housing diva. Bye for now.
Housing TV Africa, your first